While the world is marveling at the quality of chat conversations that can be had with an artificial intelligence, the laboratories of an Italian high-tech company are working on the next innovation, the digital human. Actually, Rose and Margot. Reply: an Italian consulting and system integration multinational listed on the stock exchange and active throughout the world, has in fact developed its digital humans to create the perfect solution for companies, digital entities of the conversational type, i.e. those who speak naturally and smart with people, able to be used by brands consistently across different contexts and media channels. Human digital twins artificially created and animated in 3D in real time to be able to move coherently on a screen but also in the metaverse. What is a digital human? A digital human is a virtual representation of a human being, which can be used in many different ways, such as in video games, virtual reality simulations, social media, and other digital applications. A digital human can have the appearance and characteristics of a real person, or it can be an entirely fictional character. In any case, the digital human is a digital creation that can interact with users in a similar way as a real person would. In Reply's case, the digital human is completely virtual and made up of two parts: the mind, i.e. the artificial intelligence that enables him to reason, and the virtual body, i.e. the real avatar, and precisely that he is capable not only of moving but also of linking his gestures to what he is saying and to the tone with which he is saying it. The history of Reply's digital human. It is the moment in which words such as proxemics and empathy enter computer science, that is, in which one sees what can really be done by creating an intelligent virtual entity. The problem that Reply tries to solve is how to merge the intellectual aspect of artificial intelligence, Margot, the digital human capable of having an effective interaction with a form of generative language, with the more advanced one from the point of view physical, Rose, the digital human created with Unreal Engine 5 technology that reproduces digital humans, with features and movements so realistic as to be very close to reality. We are developing models, says Giorgia Fortuna, Reply's machine learning partner, which imitate what is normally said on the basis of a series of words. We study these models to use them within our products but also to specialize them a posteriori on topics which they have not been trained on. Indeed, artificial intelligences are usually trained on large sectors of knowledge, all Wikipedia or all European Union documents, which however makes it impossible to specialize them later on a particular group of information. For example, for an insurance company that wants a chatbot capable of answering all customer questions about its policies. Instead, Margot was born to be trained in a simpler conversational way and then be able to be specialized according to the client's needs. However, that's just the mind. You also have to put your face and voice into it to have a good conversation. The role of empathy. Unlike traditional chatbots, Reply's ambition is to create a digital service for companies that has a number of characteristics. In the meantime, let it be a product which then effectively becomes the company's property, both in terms of intelligence and in its external appearance. Perhaps to be visually developed in a manner consistent with the brand and then used for commercials and image campaigns, as well as a virtual chatbot. And then to be highly realistic and flexible. Empathic. As Roberto Del Ponte, senior manager of Infinity Reply explains, 3D technologies are increasingly widespread and this will tend to be the most used channel for interacting. We have built the realistic and completely synthetic digital human. It is not anyone's digital face in particular. It can be a company's ambassador and human-machine service interface for the company with the empathy that serves to shorten the relational distance. The complexity of Margot and Rose's animation is that they are digital humans who must be both posturally and expressively in tune with the conversation they are carrying on. Empathy passes through the ability to make it active, attentive, calm, lively, frowning, firm. And to this is added the voice, which must be able to adapt and guide the emotions of what it is saying, and do so both in its own language and in foreign ones. Rose's origins. Rose is a digital human daughter of video games, created with Unreal Engine 5 technology that reproduces digital humans, with features and movements so realistic as to be very close to reality. She demonstrates how it is possible to exploit these humanoids in hybrid contexts. Rose is also the daughter of a commercial need of Reply. Reply's digital assistants are designed to transform the normal chatbot with a more advanced and human-like conversational interface to develop greater empathy in the human person in front of you. Therefore, Reply's program focuses not only on the aspect of naturalness and conversational autonomy, but also on the quality of graphics, animation and voice. In fact, empathy manifests itself with expressiveness and proxemics which, in turn, are created not with preset animations to be loaded on the fly during interaction, but with a series of expressive parameters that are modulated in real time by artificial intelligence. There's always something slightly mechanical, but the result is much more sophisticated than anything we've seen so far. Margot and Rose's children. The great advantage of Margot and Rose, or rather of those who will be the digital children of this couple, i.e. the next generations of digital humans, will have a number of advantages compared to what we see today on the net with ChatGPT and artificial intelligences traditional, if we can think that there is something traditional, in the artificial intelligences that are turning the web upside down in recent weeks. The first is that Reply's digital humans are already designed to go into the metaverse natively, and support conversational and empathic interactions. And then that they are software products, based on the cloud platform and Google's AI technologies, which are developed from scratch to be made available to a client company, without the limitations of use also from a legal point of view and the rights that they occur when the customer wants, for example, to use the image of his chatbot as a character in an advertising campaign to promote his brand. With Reply's digital humans, says Del Ponte, this is possible.